This is your Friday Night Lights podcast, photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke, don't worry about Pepsi.
I had to go see a man about a meeting.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose. And you better watch your mouth now.
I am a Lego.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt.
Better say it with your chest.
Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
And you better not lose.
I'm telling you. Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Good evening. What's going on, everybody?
How you doing?
Doing well. Doing well. And
Jessica, do that tune in for us this one good time.
Tune in.
Love it. That's what it is.
Yep. Y'all already started the show throwed off.
The way you act this Saturday night, you don't call nobody throw it off.
Okay. Right.
You were on one.
Oh, my bad.
Look, he ain't got none of that brown stuff and he just woke up from a nap.
Shit, why you think I just woke up from a nap? Too much brown. I'm like, hold on, man. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm already drunk. Yeah, let me go and sleep this off.
Very smart. Well, welcome.
Shaking my head. Welcome, guys.
Members, y'all ready to talk football tonight?
Yes, we got some Monday Madness.
Yeah.
Round 2 of the playoffs.
Round 2. We got predictions. We're going to talk about all of that. And we're supposed to have a couple of fans from a pretty key matchup this weekend. And so in about 30, 45 minutes, you should be able to hear from those gentlemen. So,
Okay.
But
so chime in if you guys, agree, disagree, think what you guys think on that matchup and what's going to happen, what your predictions are. We want to hear from you guys.
yes.
For sure. Yeah, we're gonna put our brackets. We're gonna put the projected brackets out either tonight or tomorrow morning. I got them ready to go. A lot of folks ain't gonna like it.
It is what it is. They your prediction.
Yeah. Sometimes the wizard is right and sometimes the wizard is wrong.
I'm right 83% of the time. 84% of the time, the wizard is right.
You not
Yes,
the wizard.
yes, ma'am.
The wizard
Yeah.
is
Matter of fact, where is he at anyway? He's supposed to be home by now.
He's still drunk.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't seen him all weekend.
He comatose. He trying to celebrate. He trying to celebrate them predictions.
What's up,
Yeah.
Trotsky?
What's up, Lamarius?
Hey, Elmo.
She said so proper, Lamorius.
Because I know it aggravates him.
What's up, Elmo? Oh man. Well, we had y'all was on here Saturday night. Yeah, we had fun on Saturday after the game. Ooh.
Hey, Jeremy.
What's up, Jeremy? How you been?
What's going on, Robert?
What you want to come on for, Jeremy? Because you don't come on and say nothing. You get stage fright when you get on.
What's good, J-Bo?
Hey, J-Bo.
Hey, J-Bo.
What's up, El Trotsky? If you want to be a what it is, I can't even get that.
A guest panelist.
If you want to be a sponsor to the FNL Podcast Show, tell them Mew Chaser.
Oh yeah, it's gonna run you too. What was it? $200 for the year for a year. $250 for a year. to be a
Yeah.
sponsor of FNL.
Podcast. We reach a significant amount of people all over the state, all over the country. So
We're on several platforms: YouTube, Twitter,
yeah.
Facebook. So we're reaching the masses.
And
So if you want it, it's a great way to advertise and market your business.
We can even put you on. You do a little video, you send it, talking about your business. We'll put you on just for 250, 25, 99.
That's a lot of numbers.
I know, right?
250, 25, 99.
Barbecue so good, make you slap your mama.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I know, right? Oh,
But anywho, hey, Mr. Robert.
Hey, Mr.
Yeah.
Robert, how are you?
What you want to say? What you want to say, Jeremy?
Barry Van.
Nah, I'm waiting till y'all get to it. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna talk about us in Northeast.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, you got something to say. You gonna say it with your chest.
Hold on, everybody.
We're gonna talk about it tonight.
Everybody get Jeremy. Nah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody get Jeremy. Everybody. No, that's 4-8 to 5-8. I mean 7-8. Hey, everybody get Jeremy a round of applause for making it the whole season without going to troll treatment.
Oh my goodness. Yay! Yay!
I don't know. He may not last after this week. Look, don't mess around and let them win on Friday. He probably locked up after that.
I know, right?
Jeremy, this is your test week.
He gets close, but you know, he holds it in the road. So kudos, Jeremy.
Huncho say he likes Applin over Northeast.
And I'm very proud of you for not going back and forth with Paris. I'm very proud of you for not going back and forth with him because, you know, thank you. You growing up. That's what happens when you become a father. It changes. And I'm proud of you, that brother.
Give him about 5 minutes.
I know, right? It ain't gonna last long.
Yeah, give him about 5 minutes. Look, we try to stay on that for you, but give him about 5 minutes. It's in him. He can't help it.
He gonna prove you wrong. And ain't that right, Jeremy? You gonna prove us wrong?
Nah, I'm gonna do right this time.
You gonna do right.
You gonna prove us wrong?
Look, I need to see you on here all the way to the end to the state championship, Jeremy. Your energy need to be felt all the way to the state championship. Don't get busted and get locked up.
Exactly.
By golly, I think he can do it.
We gonna see. You got 4 more weeks.
It's not. Y'all funny. Doing that man like that.
Elmo say he likes Applin County too.
Okay, well we're definitely gonna talk about it in a little less than an hour.
Yep. We'll have some special guests on.
I just hope they can contain that big old mule they got in Northeast.
I think we will.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's a big boy, and he's his numbers are very impressive.
He was stiff arm you to the ground and keep moving. He's a truck.
Speaking of stiff arm, did y'all see that stiff arm in the NFL this weekend?
Mm-mm.
Who was it?
It was the Buccaneers when they played the Seahawks.
Okay.
And he was the backup running back. He was behind. He's the backup running back behind Fournette. And he stiff armed the guy. I mean, he like literally pushed him. I'm gonna find it so I can share it.
Yeah, do that.
Have anybody heard? Have anybody heard from the Wizard? Or have anybody heard from Coach Crow lately?
No, Coach Crow. You know they doing well. He preparing for Friday, so I don't probably expect to hear much from him, and unless they get knocked off, and he might come on here and share a little bit about that.
He might come on and do a little rant or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
J-Bo said he dreading that 3-hour drive. I know you guys are coming from Columbus. That's a ride.
Who's Carver playing?
Harlem.
Ooh.
Where they located at?
By Augusta. Thompson, Augustus over there.
Yeah, all the games gonna be pretty much cold, J-Bo. The weather is here to stay. Like we don't bypass fall. It's hitting winter now. So
he is going from all the way from the west border of Georgia to the east.
To the east.
Godspeed, baby. Godspeed.
Oh, that's big, Huncho. Huncho talking about he like Putnam to knock off Fitzgerald. You talking Fitzgerald fans too cocky. But you know what? They cocky for a reason. Cause ain't nobody knocked them off yet. They the reigning champ, so you know they gonna talk. They ain't talk.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Right.
Well, that means
so until somebody knock them off, they gonna talk. They gonna be cocky. We deal with that with them old Saints fans.
Well, that's what somebody got to do to them Saints. They got to knock them off.
We gotta knock them off. Until the end, they be sitting there 5 people.
Please knock them off. Please knock them off. So we can see Thurston Rollins be so upset.
Child, he might do like them other folks, disappear. We may not even hear from him for a while.
Thursday ain't gonna disappear. Stand here and take it like a man.
J-Bo, I don't think Darty gonna beat Cavalry Day. I don't see it.
I think Cavalry Day will be a little tough for Doherty. Because I only know of one weapon that Doherty has. So
and that defense that boy they got on that defensive line, that all American at Cavalry Day. He don't want it. I seen it. He don't want it.
Oh, Fitzgerald on Pierce County side. So y'all gonna have to meet up then, huh? What y'all meet up the quarterfinals? If y'all both teams make it, they meet up in the quarterfinals.
Yep.
Ooh.
Thursday. If we win Friday, and Santa Creek gotta come to the Valley.
It don't matter.
We're gonna knock.
If Santa Creek first get by Stevens County.
Yeah, you right about that. I'm telling you,
we got our own. We gotta make sure we don't shoot ourselves in the foot.
Right.
Because we can't do what we did Saturday.
That's what I said. Yo.
Because Savannah, that team out of Savannah is well coached and very disciplined.
Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna say when we win Friday, we'll have to see Sandy Creek.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this here. Cam look at them boys a certain way. Them boys, I've been seeing it now. The last 2 games, Cam look at them boys a certain way. They get in line.
Well, I honestly think he needs to go out with a bang. So, I'm all for it.
I don't think Cam is going nowhere. I don't think.
Okay. But I think if he does, he needs to go out with a bang. It's time.
Who is they? Elmo, Savannah. They haven't played anyone that battle tested them.
They played a couple teams outside the state, but I'm not sure how well those teams were.
Did they play Cavalry Day?
Yeah, that's the other team they played. Yeah, but like Mike say, who have Cavalry Day played? So and that's what you said, Thursday, Rollins.
Yep,
Cavalry Day and Savannah Christian, they was the test for each other.
Well, we're gonna go to a commercial break and get ready to let the Wizard come on. And after we let the Wizard come on, then I'm gonna give y'all the flow.
All right.
Come on, Wizard, with your old funky.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
Yeah.
Chicken in one time for your mind. Stay tuned for your Friday Night Lights every Monday and Wednesday night.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
I have to go see a man about a minute.
And you better not lose.
If you lose, we will go see you to go find a mule.
Look, we got to read the comment from Josh Payne.
Not a single South or Middle Georgia team will win state this year.
Now discuss that. So you tell us why you think that, Josh Payne, because I think there's a team in the South that's going to compete.
I think that's a fake page.
I think it is too. He looked fake.
I don't care.
Oh, who is it? Is that our little friend from the South page?
I don't know, but I tell you this. You don't tell us. I tell you this. You don't tell us when to discuss what. We discuss it when we want to. How about that? Josh.
If that's his real name.
Told you.
Don't you start.
Josh Payne. Anywho.
How y'all doing today, man? I just rolled in on the witch's broom. She kind of brought me back home, so.
What's up, Wizard?
Not much. Just celebrating a good weekend of football.
I see. Ain't nobody heard from you or nothing since the weekend.
No, I was supposed to get up with my boy, Coach Crow, but he was out on the campaign trail with Herschel again just over the weekend. So.
Oh, that's what's been keeping him busy.
Yeah.
That doggone Crow. I figured he probably was a Herschel fan.
Yeah, he was telling me he was getting paid. He was getting paid with dip and Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh, got that good snuff.
Ear and snuff type payment.
Yeah.
What we got this week, Wizard?
Well, real quick, just a recap over the top 10 from last week. Everybody in D2 pretty much in the top 10, that is, handled business, everything went as I expected it to go. So I went 9-0 in D2 last week. No surprises, really. Inside the top 10. Where we at? In D1, we, as everybody knows, from what was that, Friday night, we had an upset. Brooks County got upset by Blakely County. So that was my two losses there in Division 1 from Friday night, which is okay. I can live with that. So I went 8-2.
I called that one, Wizard.
Yes, you did. We're going to get to that there in a second. So went 8-2 in D1. And then Friday? You had 2A playing. I went 9-1 in 2A. I thought Columbia was going to pull the upset. Columbia just couldn't get it going Friday night.
Yeah, because they've been playing well. They've been playing well all the regular season. So I expected them to pull that one with ease.
Who, Columbia?
Uh-huh.
Oh, they lost.
Yeah,
they lost to North Cobb.
No, bummer. I was rooting for them too.
So yeah, went 9-1 in 2A. Saturday.
That Elka score was
63-23.
Yes. Elka ain't playing no games in the playoffs.
Cook County wasn't playing none either.
Yeah. There's some statements.
Yeah.
Cook County said put some respect on their name.
Put some respect on the Hornets.
Before they stain you. All right, 3A went as expected. Went 10-0 in 3A this past Saturday. So nothing to really talk about there, except for unless you want to talk about the score of Sandy Creek and Kahula Creek at halftime, being 63-0.
At halftime.
Nobody.
Wow. Look, they had the second half shouldn't have been nothing but a running clock then.
Man, all day. That in the middle school. That's all that should have been. Middle school with a running clock playing.
Sixth graders in that.
I know, right? That's why I said middle school. All right, so in 4A, I had one game that didn't go the way I saw it. Burke County against LaGrange. LaGrange losing 20-23 to Burke County, so took 2 losses there in the top 10 in 4A. But other than that, everything else went as expected. Whitewater losing to Benedictine as expected. I know that was a good game. Benedictine poured it on Whitewater at the half, in that second half.
I see.
I'm surprised with the Troop and New Hampstead score, because I was not expecting New Hampstead to like play them as close.
Well,
Maybe
to be
so.
honest, New Hampstead went in as a 4th seed, but third way through the season, they was actually fighting for the number 2 seed. We knew Benedictine had locked it up, but New Hampstead could have gotten the number 2 seed over Burke County and Wayne County. So they've been playing good ball this year. So that's not a surprise on the score.
Totally agree.
Okay.
All right, 5A. Obviously with the upset, with 2 upsets that went down at 5A on 2 number 1 seeds, it threw me off. One, Jefferson losing to Cass 27-17. And actually, I got the score backwards on here. It should be Loganville 3, Dawson 7. By that time, my brew had started kicking in. By the time I got to 5A.
That magical juice. So
Yeah.
Dalton lost to Logan, but it was a low scoring game.
No, Dawson actually won. Dawson actually won that game.
Okay,
Yeah,
they won. So they had
the
the 7 and Loganville had the 3. That's a low scoring game though. Must have been a defensive game. Anybody check out that game?
Nah.
Okay.
Either that or they was it wasn't that cold Saturday night either. So I don't know what was going on. Can't blame it on the weather.
Well, the weather started dropping on Saturday. That's when it started changing.
Wasn't that cold where you were, but I was like,
Oh, you know what? You're right. We played at 4:00, so we didn't really get that cold.
Oh yeah, that was an early game. That before the temperature started dropping.
You a little warm with it.
Yeah, I was warm. Had some oil in me.
That liquid courage.
No, I ain't calling liquid courage. That liquid heat. Kept my inside.
That fireball. You had some fireball.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
He on that green or that purple.
Okay. That purple haze, something serious.
Something like that. 6A went 10-0 in 6A since everything went as expected, including the upset. I don't know if you want to call it the upset of Brunswick losing to Houston County, but definitely called that one.
In overtime.
In overtime, yeah.
Yeah.
They went. That was a bold move to go for 2.
Yeah.
You think so? Okay.
I mean, I guess that's what you do on the road, right?
Yeah.
Go big or go home.
Pretty much. Ain't that what LSU did?
Ooh, yeah, they did.
Okay. Shots fired.
Antoine wanted somebody to send him the link.
Okay.
All right, and then at 7A, everybody 7A top 10, everybody handled business as expected. It is kind of funny being in the playoff and not seeing a Valdosta Lions in the second round. But that's what we got this year. So I did.
So who does Cockwood have? Do they have Mill Creek or they have Carrollton?
We're gonna get that.
Okay.
I can't bring it. I forgot. Let me see something. Let me see. Let me open up that bracket I got made.
Who need a link?
I was gonna send it to Antoine.
Coldwood is playing Lambert.
$35.95.
Oh, okay, got you, Lambert.
Yeah, Cole.
$35.95.
No, I'm sorry. They're playing Brookwood. Brookwood.
Okay.
Brookwood.
I figured he could tell us what happened with Brunswick.
Yeah, that's what they're playing, Brookwood. So
Okay, good.
All right, let me see. So this past weekend went 72-7 overall on the season. I'm sitting at 724 and 124. So that's why I say I'm right. 84% of the time I'm right.
Not bad, not bad.
All right. So for them folks that got some money at stake, the
That's
Pickles.
right.
Overall for the Pickles, I went 6-4. Came in second place for the week. So we're gonna get to that hit. We're gonna get to that leaderboard in a second. But these are the results of the Pickles. You had Brooks County losing to Bleckley County, North Cobb Christian beating Columbia, LaGrange losing to Burke, Brunswick losing to Houston County, Stevenson beating Pace Academy, Jenkins County losing to Dooley County, Treon beating Commerce, Dawson County losing to Monroe area, Shamley smashing McIntosh, and Westlake beating Valdosta with the tiebreaker. How many points will Langston Hughes score? Predicted 55, they scored 49. So, the way the leaderboard looks as of right now.
Go ahead, sis.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Now, keep in mind.
Whoa, now. I ain't never used to being at that low on the bottom.
You got to get your stuff up, bro.
I gotta
Get your
get it
stuff
up,
up.
sis.
Yeah,
Hey,
you got to get it up. You got to come up for the come up.
If I
Look,
don't
we
beat
getting
the
them
Wizard,
$50.
if I don't beat the Wizard, as long as you beat him, I'm good with that.
I know. Cause we gonna
Now,
have our stogie and our drink.
For sure.
now, Shan, I'm gonna tell you, I had a hard time sitting here deliberating. Should I give you the 8 points or leave it at 7? Because I had to use the tiebreaker for you and somebody else. It was you and a couple other people saying that 7. I'm like, man, I gotta use this tiebreaker, but the tiebreaker don't count for nobody else but you.
Wow.
So
Lucky me.
Here's my thing. My email said I got 4 out of 11. Why I'm seeing 3 up there?
Because you didn't get the tiebreaker.
No, I still got 4 out of 11.
Oh.
Let me see something. Let me look at my handy dandy sheet.
Look at your handy dandy notebook.
By the time I did it Saturday night, I was nice and
Toasty.
toasty. What's your name? Yo, where you at?
I
don't know why I said 4, because you only had 3.
Wow.
Jimmy Wayne.
Yeah, I'm looking at 3.
Look, you're probably looking at something else.
Ain't no telling with these.
The week before. It probably the week before.
I know, right? Because everybody should have got the email Saturday night.
Yeah, I got it. I said, oh, we got them out already.
Yeah, because because everything was done Saturday night while we was talking. I had everything done before we even started talking.
It's okay. All that means is I'm gonna go perfect the remainder of the season. And if I don't, my seed still find us sticks and drinks.
Hey, you got it.
All right. So I'm gonna have the pickings ready to go for Wednesday. Show. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. I don't know if I want to run with the top 10 or just run with the bracket as is.
I say brackets because I doubt if you get too many upsets in the top 10. I think majority of the upsets are going to come throughout the bracket, and it would be nice to be able to pick those upsets.
So with that being said, I already went through the brackets today and made my outcome for this week. So as we look at D2, keep in mind we are playing second round games this Saturday. So what you see in the quarterfinals are my predicted winners of round 2. All right, I'm not going to do scores except for the tiebreaker. All we care about is winning and losing right now.
Oh, we changing it up. Okay.
I see.
Because it's playoff time and all top 10 ain't playing no more. So screw it. We're gonna run with the bracket as is. So I'm going with every game. I'm predicting every game from here on out in the playoffs.
All right, Wiz. I see you, Wizard.
Okay.
So for this weekend in D2, I got Bowden beating Manchester. I got Early County over Telfair County. I got Lincoln County beating Wilkinson County, and I got Carlton beating Dooley.
Charlton. Okay, I can rock with both of those.
Okay. On the right hand side, I got Sly beating Wilcox.
That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, it's. I'm sorry. Sly beating Washington Wilkes, and then Wilcox beating Lanier County. I keep forgetting. I gotta look at the second column, not the third column.
Oh, okay.
So Sly beating Washington Wilkes, Wilcox beating Lanier County. Top right, I got Johnson County over Christian Heritage, and I got Clinch beating McIntosh County Academy.
Okay.
All right.
Not bad.
Not bad. Thank you. Where my D2 Division 2 at? All right,
Yeah,
Division
3
1.
for you. 3 for you, Huncho. You didn't get but 3, po baby.
Get your game up, Huncho. Get your game up.
I know, right? For Division 1, I got Darlington beating Mount Pisgah this weekend. I got Irvin County beating Heard County. On the other side of the bracket, I got Dublin beating Metter and PAC beating Elbert County.
Dublin came out of nowhere this year. They really did.
They did, but it's good to see them back in the fold because you normally if you see in playoff brackets, Dublin is part of that, and they haven't been in the last few years, so it's good to see them back.
True.
For sure. Hey, did Mr. Wizard? Did you say you had Dublin upset and Metter?
He does.
Yes.
Yeah, Dublin beating Metter. Yeah.
Wizard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wizard, make the screen a little
Yes,
bigger so people can see it.
Yes,
Make it a little bigger.
Huncho said they won't beat Metter.
I mean, I agree with Huncho on that one.
Yeah, I don't. I my choice wouldn't be Dublin over that game.
I see Dublin beat Metter.
Okay. At the bottom of the bracket, I got Raven County beating Social Circle, Swainsboro beating Scraven County, Bleckley County over Lamar County, and St. Francis over Trion.
Ooh, Bleckley over Lamar.
I thought Lamar gonna beat Buckley.
And you better be, I said it last week with the Commerce game. Tryon is playing good ball, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Tryon don't beat St. Francis.
Right.
Really say just put your picks in.
That's all to it. Put picks in when they come up.
Well,
All
I
right.
know those games gonna be on the picks.
We shall see. We shall see. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna get all that together tomorrow. So let me see. In 2A, I got Rockmart over North Cobb Christian. I got Fitzgerald over Putnam County. On the other side, I got Appleton over Northeast and Callaway over Fannin County. Let me see. On the bottom bracket, I got Elko over Fellowship Christian, Pierce County over
Berrien.
Berrien.
Yeah, Berrien. Yeah, they had a nice little season.
Mm-hmm.
Then got South Atlanta over Union County and Thompson over Cook.
Ooh.
Man, there's some big matchups in 2A, man. You talking
It
Appleton
is.
Northeast, Thompson Cook, Pierce Berrien. Like, man, there's some big matchups this week in 2A.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah, their second round is it could be any quarterfinal round.
Exactly. Good assessment says it can.
Clash of the Titans.
All right. For 3A, I got
He
Monroe.
said Berrien Van. What did that mean, Cody? Hey, Cody, how are you?
Now 3A gonna surprise a lot of folks. I'm thinking Carlton Atlanta Run gonna come to an end in the Monroe area this weekend.
Really?
How you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, you chose Monroe area. Okay.
You got Thomasville over Liberty County. On the right hand side of the top bracket, I got Calvary Day over Doherty and Cedar Grove over Hebron Christian. And then on the bottom, I got Sandy Creek over Stevens County, Peach County over Savannah Christian, Oconee over Daresville, and Carver Columbus over Harlem.
I like Hebron Christian.
I know you do. I know you do, Lego hater.
Hey, my mono say it all, baby. I'm a Lego hater.
Danny Jones says Northeast is going to give Appleton some problems.
Man, they just got to contain. They just
Bear says not at all.
Well, I won't go that far to just downplay Northeast against Appling. I mean,
I seen a lot of it in in discussions where people are saying, "Nah, ain't no way Northeast is beating Applin," and I'm going to tell you right now, my choice is to pick Northeast for the upset
there you
But
go,
my
baby.
because
thing
they're the
is,
underdogs right now, and I know their coach, so I'm going with a well coached
but
Northeast team, and they're the underdogs. Everybody's picking Applin, so
I'm
Everybody,
Applin, you better
taking, I'm
Applin, you
taking
better
Appleton,
stand the
baby.
hell up come Friday.
but
Apple
my
by
thing
21.
is, most of their fans' logic of beating us is the running back. They're saying
My
that
logic for
I
them
just
beating you
that's
guys
the
because
one.
they're the most tested team out of you both of your teams. Their schedule Fitzgerald barely beat them.
Barely.
Barely beat them. They gave Fitzgerald a run for their money.
Their only
And it
losses, when you think about it, was less than a point.
exactly.
Spencer beat them by one for the region championship, and Appling beat them by 1 or 2 points. I mean, Fitzgerald. So don't take this Northeast team lightly. Like my sister said, you talking about a well coached. Yes, you keep talking about people saying ain't no way. I remember my grandma used to tell me, where there's a will, there's a way. And them boys gonna will
Exactly.
themselves to a win Friday.
Well, guess what,
I
guys?
don't
In
see it.
about guess what, guys? In about 10 minutes, we will be able to debate this thing all the way out. We're gonna have we're gonna have a Northeast fan come on. We're gonna have I guess a couple of Appleton County fans, but he can hold his own. I'm not worried about that. And so they can debate and talk to us about why they think they will be the ones that will win the game. They can give us good insight because they're there all the time, every day. So I'm interested to hear what they're going to say, and I'm pretty sure they're going to talk about more than the running back, although he's a big part of their offense. And I would like to know more about Appleton County. I really would. So I'm just interested to get some insight
Yes. Good stuff.
outside of the surface, stuff. So I want to hear some intricate stuff from you guys. So I am waiting. I am excited about it.
Cool bean.
So, and with regard to the pick'ems, y'all just let me know when I need to come to the cigar bar.
We got you, sis. We got you.
Hey, Wayne.
What
Hey,
up?
hey, Wayne.
What up?
How many times did Northeast running back carry the ball last week?
33, I think.
33 for 335
Okay,
yards.
33 carries for 100. How much?
335.
300.
yards.
So you don't think that many carry on a big bat like that plays a role in wearing him down, just running him?
No, it didn't do that with DJ Bell. It didn't do that with DJ Bell for Pierce County. No, sir.
That kid been running like that all year.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. He been running like that all year. But where it's to the point where when you do, he's wore down, then he can't just keep.
It ain't happened yet. We can't do no what if.
At any point in time, it can happen. That's the thing about football.
We can. And guess what? And it is up to that coach to have the next man up and ready.
There you go.
Right. But I just believe Appleton gonna pull it out.
He's a punisher.
Everybody's saying that Appleton is always choking. Yeah, a lot of people don't choke, but at some point, somewhere, somebody get over the hump.
Just like somebody said in the comment, they ran DJ Bell from one other state to the other, and he still kept running. Exactly. Exactly. And it's just still running.
Are you saying from last? Are you saying when they ran DJ Bell last year or this year?
They still running him. That's what we're saying. The boy's still playing in the same position, running.
This 3 years. This 3 years.
3 years. Come on now, you know that.
They work him like a rented mule.
Hey, if
Hey,
anybody know about Muse, it's you.
That's right. My sis, she the mule chaser. You see her name on there. Catch that name tag.
So if she say he was ran like a rented mule, trust me, he was.
Hey, Jeremy, y'all boys better show up. Cause I'm picking y'all to win, but don't make me
we
look
is.
fool.
I just hope they can stop our
That's the reason.
our pass
That's the reason
game.
they gonna lose, cause you going with them. That's the reason.
Exactly.
Nah, you know,
Exactly. You talking about a
look,
gator? You talking about doggone gator fan up
I
there
see
chopping
that
up?
ain't got nothing, that ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about.
Woo,
That ain't got nothing to do
child,
with what we talking about. Don't worry
child, that
about
don't
us.
hold no weight.
Don't worry about us. You let us. Hey, we'll finish the season at 8-4. I'll take that. First year
I'm
coach.
pretty.
I'll
I'm
take that.
pretty confident we'll win since we a lot more balanced on offense with our pass game.
Okay, Barry says no disrespect to the Northeast running back, but he's too slow for Appleton County. Appleton County is going to hit them in the mouth.
And then
Oh
also,
well, you know,
uh,
because they hit Pierce in the mouth, so maybe he's speaking from
then,
experience.
then also with that new DN that we added to our D line, he's been playing pretty well, helping us out on defense.
Okay.
I'm so proud of you, Jeremy. You're actually talking, so that means you're very passionate about what you're saying. So good job to you. So yeah, we're just waiting.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it will be a stellar matchup. It's one of the matchups you would want to see in the quarterfinals, not this early, because you would hate to see one of those teams get knocked out early.
Mm-hmm.
But because it's in round two, I mean, it's gonna be a dogfight.
I mean, double A is just really tough this year, I think. So, I mean, just some marquee matchups in this second round. And if Peach were not playing, I'd probably go check out one of the games because my daddy and I used to do that all the time. Hey, Jamie, we look at 7A. We usually try to do we try to break them up. Um, and we do 7A on Wednesday. But what do you want to talk about specifically? We'll be more than happy to discuss it.
That's the other Colquitt fan. He's a Colquitt fan.
Oh, hey, Colquitt fan. I trust that you all will do well. I think y'all won't be tested until you run into Mill Creek.
We got to hold that hog pen down. Hold that hog pen down.
Mm-hmm.
Brad John, we ain't getting no clout, Brad John.
There you go. There go that man.
Ah, we ain't worried about it.
You're
Gotta
right,
stop
Cody
it.
Taylor. You're right, Cody. There ain't nothing better than Georgia high school playoff football. Let's talk about Buford versus Walton in the second round.
On any given Friday night,
Oh, you know how
you
that
should
game
not
go.
miss a Friday night football game if you're in any part of Georgia.
No.
Watch the highlights real quick, y'all. Watch the highlights. That's how they're
Okay,
gonna be
so we're
on.
gonna watch these highlight
That
reels.
stiff arm nasty.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my son right there. He the running back.
Yeah, that's it right now.
Okay, why are we watching Cedar Grove? We don't care about them.
I was trying to show. They got to stop that right now. Man, look at that big boy in front of him, man.
I
Hey,
don't see that.
hey, we gonna prove you wrong Friday, Maurice.
Hey, that ain't my name.
EP.
18.
You see it? Look at that. Look, Jeremy. That's all y'all gonna see all night. That right now.
Hey, look.
And get what he gonna say when he scores. What he gonna say when he scores, Jeremy? He'll say, "Oh."
So Northeast is coming to Appleton. So because Appleton has home field advantage, they might have the edge, but I still think it's going to be a battle.
I concur. Honcho said they're too slow. Thomas County Central, we got the 4 horsemen up front. Y'all do. Y'all have a very prolific offense. And my brother called it this spring when he said, he was very impressed when y'all played Perry. So I believe
I'm just glad that Justin Rogers, when he left Cockway, he went there and he's done well with that team and that program. Because most of the times when a coach leave another good program, go to another program, it kind of takes them some time to build the program. So obviously those kids, bought into him real quick and jumped on the board and jumped on board and they're playing it exceptional well.
Yes.
This
Okay,
is
guys.
my last picture. This is my last picture, Jeremy. Look at that stiff arm. Nasty.
Look at that baby leg. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. So it is 7:45, and we promised you.
Let's take a commercial break first.
Okay.
Go to a commercial.
Okay.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
Yo, checking in one time for your mind. Stay tuned for your Friday Night Lights every Monday and Wednesday night.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
All right, guys, out there in podcast land, we, as promised, we've been talking about it, but we're going to continue to talk about it. We have two fans, one from Northeast, one from Appleton County. Actually, we got two. Is Jeremy still here? Well, you gonna be double teamed tonight, Tick, but it's okay.
It's not a problem.
I know you can handle it. You can definitely handle it. So first off, I'd like to introduce Mr. Antonio Odom. He is a Twiggs County boy, but he resides in East Macon. And he's a big Northeast supporter. His son graduated from Northeast last year, and now he's playing football at Marshall. And he is very passionate about Northeast football, and so we decided to invite him so that he can talk to us about Northeast football. Also invited Tav Bond on. He's from Appleton County. And he's gonna talk to us, and we're just gonna have a conversation about this big game on Friday. I think it's one of the best games, and I really hate that it's so early. This is the kind of game you want to see, in the third or the fourth round at least. But we got it when we got it. So, without further ado, Mr. Odom, I'm not gonna call you your nickname. What is it about Northeast that makes you believe that they're going to come out of backfield with a victory on Friday night?
It's the style of football that we play. It's going to get awfully physical in Baxley, Georgia on Friday night. We play a very physical style of football, and most people can't handle that.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Vaughn, you there?
I'm here.
How you doing? Welcome to both of you. I'm gonna pose that same question to you. Why do you think that you all will win on Friday night and at home?
Well, I agree with him on the physicalness. Appleton County's pretty physical herself, and on top of that, I think something this Appleton County team brings that teams in the past hasn't is two dimensions. We throw the ball really well and we run the ball really well with a decent defense behind it. So I think you got to deal with both.
Okay. So, Antonio, outside of your running game, what strengths does Northeast bring? We always hear about the running back, and he is phenomenal. But what about
our defense?
Okay.
We probably have two of the most underrated defensive linemen in the AA classification. Kadrika Stanley, who's a senior, and Carlton Jackson Jr., who's a senior. Those guys were on the Elite 18 from last year, and they lead a defense that's only giving up like 14.5 points a game. We run the ball, but in order to win, You have to stop the opponent from scoring, and we do a pretty good job of that.
Okay. Anybody else got any other questions? What about your defense, Tab or Antoine? I'm sorry, nephew. I didn't see you.
Auntie, I was gonna let them have it, but
What
my
you
boy,
gotta say?
my boy said we had a decent defense. No. He'll Pirate fan. We both Pirate fans. We ain't got no decent defense. We got a good defense, a great defense. I'm sorry to tell you that. And what we thrive at is stopping the run.
Yeah. We've heard all season.
That's what we do. We stop the run. Not saying we can stop him all night. Not saying that because the kid good. The kid is great. And he on the sophomore. I respect that. But the bodies that we put in at the D line position, they don't get tired. We have like a 6-7 man rotation on D line, and they all big. We match them size for size.
Antoine, real quick, not to interrupt you, but if you ever listen to the intro, that's my word. I'm looking at Northeast, and Northeast may have one of the biggest offensive line in high school football, not just 2A. So I'm wondering how you gonna need a 6-7. You might need 11-man rotation because those big boys have been laying on teams all year long to allow this sophomore running back to lead the state of Georgia. So what do you think y'all can do different that's gonna stop or contain him?
So some of our D linemen play tackle too. So some of them move. Like we might move 16 to the tackle position. Like the kid, if you go watch 16, we just got him from Warner Robins. I don't know why he left Warner Robins. Don't care. He came to us. He got like 21 offers.
Bonafide.
Yo, the kid took over the. Have you ever seen a kid take over a series? Friday night, the kid took over a series, and then after he took over the series, he got a safe for the next series.
Okay, can I stop y'all for just a minute? Y'all keep stop. I'm looking at these comments. I'm gonna need y'all to stop arguing about crazy stuff. We're not talking about Ware County. We're not talking about Peach County. We're not talking about City Grove. We are talking about Northeast and Appling County. Y'all cut it out. Y'all grown. Okay, keep going.
But like I said, man, I respect the offensive line, man. I do. I see how big it is. But man, we don't play some big offensive lines before. And it ain't all about size. I'm sorry. It ain't. So when y'all holler about this size, man, it's like, yo, it's okay. Size is size. I seen Ohio State go out there. I am talking college, right? They don't never have the biggest D line, but Ohio State make plays with the small D line to do what they got to do with the little rotation they got. If we,
this is
I didn't harp on size when it came to Northeast. I harped on the fact that they're a well-coached team. I harped on the fact that those kids are dogs. They're not a high super, seniority team, but those young guys got heart. They the next man up they lost, guys from last year that was stellar athletes. They've stepped up to the point where they're playing stellar football at a young, the next man up, young athletes stepping into those positions, and they doing a doggone good job. And they got, if you watch any of their games all this year, even when they had that loss against Spencer and against Fitzgerald, those kids had dog in them the whole game.
Well, I don't know if you watched any of our games, but we had dog in us all our games too.
Let me interject for a moment. Yes, our offensive line is probably one of the largest in the state. Both of our tackles are 6'7", 300 plus, but they're agile. And we've heard this same song for 11 games now. We're going to stop the run. Fitzgerald, who has undoubtedly a little bit better defense than Appling County.
And why would you say that? Go ahead.
I've seen you all on film, and we played Fitzgerald. That's how I'm able to make.
Okay, but Fitzgerald, the same team who struggled again. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm sorry.
Thank you. We put up 193 yards on them, and if it had not been for an early Christmas gift from the refs on a bad touchdown call, they would have took an L home. We've been hearing this all season. We're going to stop the run. We're not one-dimensional, but if any of you guys play John Madden, if you can't stop my run, why would I waste? Why would I throw it if you can't stop the run? So, these guys are young. We lost 22 seniors off of the We lost 22 seniors off of that team that went to the Elite Eight last year. The majority of this team, they're freshmen and sophomores. So for them to be playing at this level, it wasn't expected. That's why no one gives us any credit when it comes to the little Friday night groups. That's why nobody knows who we are. We like flying under the radar. We like it.
Okay.
You know, we wish that no one knew who Nick Woodford was. But when you have almost 2,600 yards after 11 games, it's kind of hard to keep that under wraps.
Okay. Mr. Vaughn, you got anything to say to that?
Antoine hit the defense pretty good. Something we ain't talked about. Nobody mentions what Appling, or what they do to an extent, but not a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't just got one running back. There's two. And that number one, I hope you're physical, because if you ain't, that kid will bust you in the mouth. He's a dog.
Ask anybody who we played. Ask Worth County, are we physical?
Oh, I agree. I ain't saying you ain't. But
Ask Worth County, are we physical? Ask Fitzgerald, are we physical?
Well,
I watched a few of y'all go. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Antoine.
I watched the game against Worth, man. Not saying Worth D line was small, and it looked like to me the front D line was just chopping it and expecting the linebackers to come up and make a play. Like if you ain't got no linebackers that's gonna tackle, they can't make the play.
Like I say, man, we've heard.
I respect. I'm not saying that. I respect. I let you talk, big dog. I let you talk, right? I respect y'all. Trust me. I ain't saying we just gonna start the run, but if that's all y'all got, and we do slow it down and stop it, I've seen the rest of your offense.
I've seen the rest of yours.
Our D-line get off 16, 55, 50, and 80.
22 and 30 get off for us.
And if anything a telltale, we had a weak game against Wayne County because we've had to fire our offensive coordinator for sure because it was terrible. Well, our defense ain't never bent over backwards, but our offense was terrible in the beginning of the season. But if Spencer did that to y'all with that little D-line they had with no rotation, he might have got his yards, but y'all still lost the game.
We lost.
And we got a way better D-line than Spencer could ever have.
I feel you. But what you don't see are the nuances of the game. We had a bad we had a bad offensive game that night. Because if you watch the game, you saw that our defense forced 3 turnovers. We had multiple opportunities to win the game. Our quarterback played like the freshman that he is. He had a bad game, and it happens. Just like your team had a bad game against the team you all lost 7-0 to. Your defense is good. I'm not knocking anything in Appling County. I'm not knocking it, but at the end of the day, I'm a Northeast Raider, and I've seen my guys. I've seen these young guys, and I'll put them up against anybody. You know, because Jeremy, your homeboy Jeremy, he talks about
my little cousin.
Yeah. You know, he talks about the high power. I've seen your offense. It can be stopped. It can be stopped. The running backs, the wide receivers, number 88, he's good. He's a big receiver, more of a possession type receiver. I've seen him, I watched him. But it can be stopped. And we're coming to Baxley on Friday to play the Northeast style football that we play and may the best team win.
Most definitely. Hey, and I'm gonna post a section that I be in because I love to have fun, talk trash. I don't get in my feelings. So I'm gonna invite you over there to my section, man.
We don't either.
Yeah,
I'm the type of fan. I'm the type of fan, bro. I talk my trash. I have fun. I don't like fans who get in their feelings because it's just a game, but we just talk trash. But I sit on the away side. I like to be in hostile territory.
Okay,
I guarantee you'll have a good time with Mr. Odom.
Oh yeah, I know the MacTown people gonna show love.
Good stuff.
I know MacTown people gonna show love. I love that about my folks up there.
Yeah, look, it is definitely one of the games. It is definitely one of the games to see.
Yeah.
So if anybody is free on Friday night and don't have a game to go attend to, go try to catch this game, Appling and Northeast. I'm pretty sure you would not be disappointed.
It's gonna be a great game.
I think it's gonna be a good one too. I don't think it's gonna be no blowout. Nobody's gonna blow each other. I think it's gonna come down to the fourth quarter. But if either team starts slow, it might get in trouble for one another team. The other team.
See, now I can see that if whoever honestly, I think it's gonna come down to whoever has the ball last because you all like to control the ball. We like to control the ball, and I think it's gonna come down to whoever has the ball last.
Yeah, and then like some of them games you watched, like the last few games we played, man, our head coach, he started thumbing things down, so he didn't bring much out of playbook. That's why we went into that wildcat a lot, like heavy, because he didn't want to do too much because game was already in control. You know what I mean?
I
But
understand. That's
yeah,
understandable.
yeah, because I hate the wildcat system we run. We ain't, but we ain't gonna
I
discuss
feel
that.
you.
But
I feel you. I feel
but
you.
you gonna see me. Hey man, hey, you can see I'm always live. I don't care if we win or
We are
losing.
too, man.
I'm
We come
always live.
and because
I
at the end of the day, it's all about the kids for us, man.
facts that part,
Absolutely.
And
that
just
part.
to
Absolutely.
tell you, where
But
we're at, where we're from in East Macon, there are 5 other high schools in the city, but
definitely.
we're cut off from everyone else. It's like we're a city within the city, so we have to bring it. That's why when you see us post, we're always posting East Side out loud because it's us against everybody else in the city.
Okay, I
Y'all
feel
over
you.
there in the cut.
Yeah, man. I hope they come out and
Yeah.
support, man. Cause man, I drive a truck. I get out this truck on Friday. I drive nine hours out in a truck and come home late at night, midnight, and I'm still at the game on Fridays.
Hey man,
Man,
Wow.
that's
Okay,
dedication,
true
man.
fan.
That's
this what
hey
I
man,
do,
that's
man.
cool.
Man. I've been watching private football since I was a jit. I'm talking 3 or 4 years old. When I was from 4 years old to probably till I was 18, I ain't miss a pirate football game because my dad didn't play that.
Oh
I feel you.
wow.
Away games, home games, I'm through and through.
Small town USA
And
football
just
Friday
about
night in Georgia. Small town USA is just nothing like it.
Man,
Nothing
Ain't
like
at
it.
all, at all.
And
No
I'm
Friday
telling
Night
you,
Lights is something serious.
it
Right.
is
But
something serious.
yeah, man, we welcome you to the city, man. Little small town, country town, man. We show love to everybody. We ain't got no hate in our blood. You know, just
hey
come out and
man.
have a good time, man. And we got a lot
That's
of
what we
parking
coming
and
to
a
do.
lot of seats.
Hey man, that's what we coming to do, man. Cause like Jessica said, I'm an implant to the city. I'm from about 30 minutes down the road. But my wife, she's a Northeast alum, and my children, they go there. And so, I've built relationships with a lot of the children because I've been supporting them for like probably the last 10 or 11 years. And you know, we support the kids. We're gonna come to Baxley. We're gonna have fun. Cause like I say, um, hit me in the DM, tell me where you're gonna be. We'll get together, man. We'll chop it up during the game, have a good time.
Hey,
Say
Mr.
less.
That's all
Odom.
right.
Mr.
That's all right.
Odom.
I like that.
Mr. Odom, be careful because they got a little 1960 pickup truck that ride around with a cannon on the back of it.
He gonna hear it a lot. He gonna hear it a lot
Antoine,
Friday night.
you know
He'll
I'm
be
gonna
okay.
get to y'all, Antoine. You know I'm gonna get to y'all about that
Hey,
cannon.
he gonna get it a lot though. He gonna hear it a lot. I hope they ain't got PTSD over there because they gonna hear it a lot.
Does anybody else have anything to
Oh
add?
man.
No, I think both the fans stood their ground. They supported their team. I think it was an awesome discussion. So we thank you guys for coming on and sharing.
Just to
Thank
let
y'all
you
so
all know
much.
how much I support the Northeast Raiders, I'm actually in church and stepped out for a moment just so I could be on here.
I
And I'm
just
driving my
Now go back in there and get you some Jesus.
and I'm driving my truck coming out of
I
hot
brought him.
Atlanta.
I brought him with me. I brought
that's
him with
right.
me.
Hey,
Yeah,
pray for me while you in there.
I got you, brother.
yeah, he's a reverend, so he can do that.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
okay. All right, Rev. We ain't gonna hold you too long. Thank you for coming on.
All
Thank
right,
you
Nate.
so
You all
much.
have a great night and be blessed. Okay.
You
All
as
right,
well.
you know
Thank
I love
you.
Hey,
you. You
good
know I
stuff.
love
Good
you.
stuff, y'all.
You know I love
Tune in.
Yo, checking in one time for your mind.
Every
Stay
Monday,
tuned for your Friday
Wednesday,
night
and
lights every
Friday
Monday,
night.
Wednesday night.
Man, good stuff, Appleton County and Northeast. Good stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you so much,
Yes, sir.
Tab and Tick. I appreciate y'all so much. That was a great
And Antoine,
nephew.
Jeremy,
Auntie
and
just be
we had some
forgetting about
input
me.
too.
You
Yeah.
Auntie
still
just be
here,
forgetting
baby?
about me.
They not on there. I was about to call your name. I never forget my nephew. What's up, Dro?
Hey,
What's
what's
up,
going
Joe?
on?
Joe don't ate that 10 piece. He joining us now.
Hey, what's happening?
What's good?
Yeah, did you hear the discussion?
No, actually, I'm just now getting on.
Logging
I
on.
haven't seen yeah, I haven't
Oh,
seen
okay.
anything.
Okay, well that's great. We just had a great discussion about Appleton County and Northeast,
Okay.
and why they thought they were going to win. It was very spirited, and it was just a good talk. Thank you,
Good
I
debate.
hate I
Good
missed.
debate.
I
Good
hate I
debate.
missed.
thank you,
Northeast,
Tab.
diehard Northeast fan and diehard Appleton fan. So it was a good, cordial debate. So
On
good
the
stuff.
stage. And let me say this: anytime y'all want to come back on, you just let us know. If you can come on Friday night afterwards, kind of tell us what happens. You'll be welcome to come back as well.
Definitely come on Friday after the game. When we hit our show Friday night, 11 o'clock, 11:30 time frame, make sure you guys come on, especially the ones that was on today talking. So we would love to get your input after the game
All right,
based
it's
on
gonna
how
be
it goes on Friday.
man, boy. I might be.
But did
I
y'all
might have to
give
take
a
a couple
final score?
shots.
Huh? They
Did
didn't
y'all
give
give a predicted score?
no.
No, not yet. It's gonna get posted Wednesday morning.
Well,
We
I'm
just
gonna
No,
let
have
I'm talking
people
about. I'm talking about the fan base. Do they have a score in mind?
They
they just
they
said it was gonna
said
be
it's gonna
close.
be a close game.
close game won't be a blowout for neither team.
Okay.
So
It's
what do
gonna
you
be
think?
hard to go down there to Batchelor and win, but I think it's gonna be a good.
You think Coach Kroger had them boys on lock?
He
Yeah,
may. I
they ain't
have to holler
they
at
ain't
him and
even
see
going to
what he
school
talking about.
Friday. They staying in the gym all Friday. They ain't even going to school. We're gonna keep their ass focused. Oh, sorry for cussing.
Okay, it's all right. So Facebook user, I don't know your name. I'm just going back through the comments. I kind of
20,
got off the
it's
job.
$25 for every cussing word. $25 for every cuss word. You don't say it
Drop the
three.
cash
So,
out. I'm good
Look,
on. I'm
look,
good
so
EP
for it.
getting
I
that
send it to
money.
you. I send
JLA
it to
for
you.
How
that.
many? How many
JLA
times y'all think
470.
y'all gonna find that candy? How
I'm
many
hoping
times y'all
by
think
four.
y'all
Oh,
gonna
I'm hoping
find
by
that
4 or
candy?
5.
Arr.
Arr.
You gonna
Depends on
get
how
down
much
there
we can
talking
Yeah.
keep
some.
that off.
"Arr!"
Depends on how much we can keep their offense out the field. How much we can stop that running back.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
he a good one now.
Oh yeah, 5'9" at that. Oof, Jesus,
Yeah.
Y'all,
5'9".
So,
someone in the comments asked if we just covered Middle and North Georgia. The answer is no. We cover all of Georgia. But
All
however,
of Georgia.
if there's some
that's
marquee
right.
matchups, that's what we're going to discuss. Now, if you have someone you'd like to talk about, you let us know because we want to talk and we want to gain more insight. So
Exactly.
we're all about inclusion over here. We don't have
Yeah. Don't be scared to come on. Don't be scared
And
to
we
come
don't
on
we
and
don't
talk
have
about
a
your team.
favorite. South, middle, or north. We're gonna talk about all the teams in the state of Georgia.
yeah. Speaking of South, where is our buddy Farley? He said he was coming back tonight.
He might be on listening.
No,
First,
he would have made himself known.
first
Yeah.
Robert,
What's up?
you got the board for the games coming. The games coming this week for double A, for single A, double A, and triple A.
Yeah, you'll have them after the show.
I'm saying, do you got them now to get on? Come, Carl. That's what we're supposed to be talking about.
I
And
already
we supposed
did.
to do.
He already did them.
Well,
No,
I don't
no.
know. I already went through the brackets. I just didn't have scores on the brackets, but I went through the brackets already.
okay.
I told you, man. Hey, dog. Hey, y'all said 7:45.
E-
I
EP
made
dozed
sure.
off. EP dozed off
Nah,
over there.
I know.
I would,
You said
I would eat.
7:45, so made sure
I
the
would
Wizard
eat.
got off at 7:45.
I would eat. I was eating, man.
Okay.
Are there any other games, podcast fans? Are there any other games that you guys are interested in, or you think are going to be big matchups? Because we know that 2A has some stellar matchups for this second round. Are there any other classification games with big matchups that you guys are interested in seeing?
Yeah, I know that 3A Stevenson and Stevenson was it Stephen County and Sandy Creek.
Sandy Creek.
Sandy
Yeah,
Creek.
yeah,
That
definitely
might
want to see
win
that.
that game though.
I want to see that Monroe area and
Carver.
Carver.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna be a good one too.
So, J-Bo, how you think y'all will do? Mill Creek versus North Cobb. I think
We're gonna
Mill
talk about
Creek.
that.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
we're
talk
gonna talk
about that
about that on.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just go ahead and say it. Antoine, what that you what? Tara.
That joke said Water Creek. Head, nah.
Who is Water Creek, Brian?
Oh, Mill Creek. He called it Water Creek. I don't know about it. Dwayne Little has not been back since he said he's here. And then he immediately left. He said, I stick around unlike you other people. And then he immediately left. And we've not heard how
We want to see Mr. Little probably to next football season. So y'all keep him in prayer.
I think he need to go on a milk carton.
We're gonna put we gonna need to put an APB out on him down there in Quitman, Georgia.
Bolo out on him.
Jimmy Wayne already put one out there. Put one out on him. Okay.
Right. Danny Jones say Sandy Creek will be upset Friday.
That's what you predicting, Danny?
When Sandy Creek went the field.
That's why he called. Oh, he called. Oh, okay. I
remember that. That's what I was laughing at.
Oh, they do. They do at the field. Did they do that for y'all thirsty?
Nah, they got turf now, so they ain't got grass no more, so it don't even matter.
Yeah, cause that turf will soak that on up.
My shoes was soaking wet, and then my leg was wet all the way up to my calf. The top of my calf, it was so wet.
Colquitt putting up 60 this week. Who is Colquitt playing, Jamie?
Colquitt playing what I said, Brookwood, I think.
Oh yeah.
You said Lambert or somebody.
No, Colquitt is playing Colquitt is playing Brookwood.
Brookwood. Okay.
They probably put up 60.
He said Harrison.
Harrison, yeah.
Oh, they playing Harrison.
Oh, Harrison won? Harrison won that game?
Apparently.
Evidently, they playing Harrison.
Hold on,
Where you been?
Man, let me go back and verify that.
Yeah, verify that so you be have my pick'ems all jacked up.
I know, right?
I'm already at the top. You trying to throw some salt up in my
21-17.
game.
He said yes, 21-17.
Yeah, then Taylor say, oh yeah, they upset. They beat Brookwood.
Thank you, Jamie, my other fellow Colquitt County fan.
Well, Brookwood took they behind. Aren't they the one took they behind the Las Vegas and went to bed?
Yes, there was a straight embarrassment.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm not surprised by that at all. I want to pick them to win anything because that was just, you went all the way out there to waste them people time.
For real though.
And got mollywop.
I mean,
they ain't even pinch them.
They ain't pinch them.
They didn't even tap them.
Yeah, stupid.
They pulled a Bishop Sycamore move.
That's exactly what they did. They might as well have been Bishop Sycamore the way they playing. You have to be more careful. And it could have been worse, is what you hate. It could have been worse.
Y'all crazy.
But yes, I believe I don't again, like I said, I don't think Colquitt will be tested until they play Mill Creek. Then it's gonna get real.
Yeah, that's gonna be a stellar.
I mean, that would be one that I would travel to go see, if my Trojans aren't playing.
For sure.
I predict my Trojans to win a 4th state title this year. I predict.
Okay, EP.
From your lips to God's ears.
I don't think it made it to God's ears.
Hey,
He said that. No, let that lie like that.
Quit.
Nephew, do you
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, man, I'm sorry.
Look, mute him. Mute him.
Come on.
I think he need to be. I think I need to get him out of here.
Yeah, go ahead. Get him out of here.
Really
like Drovey said. Get him out of here.
Where Dro?
Dro don't fell asleep. He all ate that 10-piece. He all fell asleep.
Who, Jeremy?
Dro.
He'd have kicked you out by now.
Oh, Jeremy, I don't hear no more?
Not
No.
yet.
I'm still on.
Oh, he on there the biggest AC. Okay, the biggest AC. He don't change pictures. Could he just have a different picture?
I don't try to
He
keep up with
did.
him anymore.
He did.
Y'all know Jeremy be all over the place.
All over the place.
The Joker ADHD.
He that kid you leave at
I
the
think
kids home and let him just run around the rest of the kids.
Look, you can't get him no candy, no juice, no nothing.
Nothing with no sugar in it.
Right.
Now, and to my nephew, let me ask you this.
Ma'am.
I just remember I ain't that damn old now. Ma'am. Okay, no, I'm kidding. No, thank you for being respectful. But anyway, I just remember in August and September, looking at your post about Appleton County, and you would have thought the sky was falling.
It was, because it was.
And so, how does it feel from then to now? You're super confident. How does that feel for you?
Man, it ain't like I'm super confident. I knew what the team could do, but I knew it had to be a counsel somewhere on the team stopping this team from getting where it needed to be at. And it was the OC. He out there trying to run stuff that this team ain't built to be trying to run. Keep it basic for him. He trying to do too much. And when he fixed it, I was like, okay, because I always knew our defense was good, but that offense was god awful terrible.
it's gonna be hard to believe what Antoine said, because he got Herschel Walker on the front of his Facebook. I mean,
no, you see that badge, right? You better don't play with him.
Got a question.
He gonna be at that game.
Drew has a question.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm very pleased with the excitement surrounding the Appleton and Northeast game. Trust me, I'm very pleased about it. Appleton County, where y'all been all year? I'm talking about the fans.
The fans.
Besides Jeremy, I ain't talking about Jeremy.
They've been under that rock like Patrick. Shoot. I dip and dive in. I work a lot, man.
Oh, really? So we gonna use that.
I be driving. I can't just message. What you want me to do? Comment out. I sleep 10 hours. I got to get back and drive. Yeah.
I know how it is, bro. Trust me. I know how it is, truck.
But once we put that dog in that box, Jeremy, we know we good for the year. Because he gonna scratch every time.
And I'm comparing it to the activity from last season and season 4 last. So I'm gonna ask the question again. Where Appleton County been at this year?
Well, you ain't asked me, but I'll tell you this. I'll tell you where they were. They were here for a hot minute when they beat Pierce County. They were all over the place.
Yeah, that when they came out the woodwork.
They came out the woodworks, and then
we ain't got a lot of internet service in Baxley.
You got a point.
But here's the thing. I think it's gonna be it's gonna be electric down there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I missed the Appleton County fans this year because Jessica Wright. They did show up after the Pierce game, but mostly I've been seeing tumbleweeds besides Jerry.
Yeah. A lot of the fans that's in this group though, they like older people. So I guess they don't be on the book like that, but for real. To be honest. Right. A lot of the fans, the new fans that's in the group, yeah. And like I say, man, we have games, man. Some of the fans don't even show up. So we take football serious in Baxley, but not like in Peach County, Chris. Man, you'll come to the game, man, don't be no fans. You be like, really? Right. Like they don't come to see us try to win a championship. They just come to get out of the house on Fridays. Take y'all behind to the movies. We want fans that want to be at the game, actually watch the game and cheer the team on.
Hold on. Where they go to the movies? Do they go? Y'all got movie go all the way to.
I ain't saying in our town. They could drive somewhere.
I'm saying how far do y'all have to go? I'm curious. I'm thinking.
I think Douglas, Jessup. Dang, I'm missing one. I think Vidalia got a little small movie theater.
Okay.
Brunswick.
Man, y'all be going over somebody's house for movie night, don't you? That's what y'all be doing.
Look, Walmart is an excitement trip for them.
Brunswick is an hour away from y'all. That's too far to go to the doctor.
I mean, look, we can't help man. Y'all get off backs. All right, let's talk about something else.
No, I don't mean it like that. I mean, we
I know.
Look what Brittany and Bubba said.
Beating Pierce 1 out of 4 years isn't bad.
Yeah.
And that's Jamie, I agree with that.
What Jeremy say?
Colquitt versus Buford is
He
gonna be
said
good.
he said Colquitt versus Buford gonna be a good game. I agree with that.
They
Oh
got
yeah.
that'll be the championship game though, right?
Ain't they on the same side of the
Maybe.
bracket?
I don't
No,
think
they're on the same side,
they are.
aren't they?
No,
No, Colquitt's on the left, Buford on the right.
Colquitt is
No,
on the
no,
same
no,
side.
no, no. They're on the same side. Colquitt is on the top, Buford's on the bottom. They're going to meet in the semifinals.
Oh wow, yeah.
Ooh, but
Who on the other
Dang.
side, man? Who on the other side?
Mill Creek and
All you need to,
um
that's all you need to worry about is Mill Creek.
yeah,
But
because they'll
hey,
make
Grayson,
it from that other side. They'll be the
you
one
got
to make
Mill.
it from the other side
Yeah,
then.
you got Mill Creek and Grayson on the other side. That's expected. Mill Creek and Grayson. Outside of that, I mean, you got Milton over there too. So any one of those
Right.
three teams. So any one of those three teams, because I don't expect Westlake to get past the quarterfinals. Yeah, Westlake got a game this weekend against Parkview itself. So
Is Parkview strong like they used to be though?
I don't think so.
How
I
Parkview
Man,
haven't
fell off
heard
like
much
they
about
did?
them this
How they
season. I
fell
Man,
off
haven't
like
heard
they
much
did?
about them.
Jeff Francoeur and all them boys were playing. You know what I'm saying? Parkview kind of fell off after Jeff Francoeur left. You know what I'm saying?
Real bad.
So,
I,
huh?
no,
They
I
fell
was
off real
saying.
bad.
What's
I
going on,
think
Yeah.
what
Neil?
happened.
O'Neal say, "What's up, y'all?"
Hey O'Neal, Ware
Hey,
County
what's
in the
up,
house.
O'Neal? What's going on, man?
Ware
But
County in the house.
yeah,
Hello.
he work kind of okay. He around.
Where
Yeah,
he
Do
works
he?
Ram.
where? No, he's a
Ask him.
gator.
Do he remember Robert Toomer?
No, he's a gator. Remember Ware County.
Oh,
I'm
Ware
sorry.
kind of. Ware
Oh,
kind of.
Ware
Okay.
County.
Ware
I'm
kind
Down
of.
there in the
Okay.
country.
swamp.
I'm
Oh
country.
Okay.
yeah,
Remember,
yeah. Waycross too. My bad. We go to the movies in Waycross. It's closer.
he's the one that told us that they said that Jones County was playing dirty after he was the one that was telling us about the chop block.
why you
Remember
had
that?
to do
Okay.
that?
Okay.
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
what's
I thought that
going
was
So
on?
something to do.
What's up, Darwin? What's up, man? What's
hey
going on with
Darwin, what's
I,
going on?
yeah?
Parkview has a 2,000-yard back.
Hey, Darwin.
I mean, that's great. That's great. They got a 2,000 yard back with. I mean, are they a state championship caliber team?
I don't know. I think Gwinnett and all those schools when they popped up, I mean, they start going to Grayson and all those other places. Parkview just kind of fell off.
Yeah, because I
Gwinnett,
remember it used to be Parkview and Brookwood used to battle all the time.
all the time.
You might well say almost 2 decades ago, just about it seemed like.
Yeah.
And
It was.
they used to always be in the hunt. Now that was before Grayson and all the other schools started making a name for themselves. But Parkview and Northside played each other for a state title or two. Um, I just haven't heard a lot out of Parkview for a long time.
I
Yeah, we
definitely have.
remember you, O'Neal.
Yeah, we remember you. And welcome back.
And
We're
Jack.
glad you came
Yeah,
back.
yeah, we're
So
glad you came back.
you got to come back Wednesday too, because on Wednesday we'll be breaking down 4A through 7A. So we're gonna talk a little bit more about Ware County, and we want your insight as to what you think your boys are gonna do.
Look at the screen. Look at the screen.
Good stuff, O'Neal. That'd be great.
Right. We're looking forward to it. Oh, that's about it at Parkview. Okay, so do you, Jamie? Do you think they'll get past the second round?
Yeah, you're right, Dar. That was back when 4-way was the highest classification. Parkview was good. They dressed like the Clemson Tigers almost. You know what I'm
They
saying?
sure did. Very
Yeah,
intimidating.
yeah.
And they just kind of fell off. I guess because they decided to go somewhere else.
Well, yeah.
And not
All them schools
yeah.
in that area start, building. I should say.
Building, look, building and poaching. Building
Right.
and poaching. Yeah,
Yes.
So
And
yeah.
Gwinnett County is huge. Their population is humongous. I mean, I think isn't it the largest metro county?
yeah,
yes,
now it is.
because
Yeah, now it is.
when it's voting season, we're waiting on Gwinnett County votes to count.
So yeah. So that's interesting. Yeah, because they posted what their school superintendent made. Good goo.
Yeah, good money.
Great money. But the superintendent for Buford, before he got fired, that was years ago. He was making 300 plus thousand. And he just
Oh, we got Bainbridge checking in. We got okay. We got a
What's up,
Broadneck checking
Bainbridge?
in.
Bearcat?
All right. We
Y'all
got
ready?
one of the
Bearcats from
that's a
South
big
Georgia.
name down there. Broadnecks. What's going
Broadneck.
on with you?
Y'all ready to make
Bainbridge
another
checking
run?
in.
Lil Bainbridge, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do?
Y'all finna
Round 2, what y'all about to do?
make another
You want to
run?
come on and talk to us? Broadnecks, you want to come on and holler at us? That name carry weight down there.
It does. And then you can tell us why our buddy Shepherd is.
Oh, Shepherd ain't coming back.
Yeah, Pedro, I think we ran him off too.
I mean, it make my blood boil every time I think about it. Them come up in here and want to tell us how it gonna go down, making checklists and things.
Why you
Gonna
don't
tell us
start it?
about speed and
Why you don't
Why y'all
start
had to
it?
aggression
Why y'all had to bring that up?
Why you don't
and
start him?
we and gonna tell us how they gonna just gonna do this and do that and then end up getting their top took off and he
Yeah,
disappeared
Brittany,
on us and
Brittany, they
he
did.
end
That's
up
what we was talking about. That Parkview
he
used to
end up
have
going
the
over there
winning streak.
into Paris group and sharing and things. I ain't heard from him since. You know, come back, Ship. Come back.
O'Neal said the Bearcats are a team that we're barely beat, and they gave us a fight. Well, I mean, they have a history of maybe in the regular season not doing so great, but they get on a streak, a hot streak in the playoffs, and they go far. So we'll see. Are they on the same side? They're not on the same side of the bracket. I wonder when they probably meet up again in the championship game if they got there. But in 5A, I expect where to be there, O'Neal. And if not, we're gonna pick at you.
Yeah, I mean, it's their year to get there.
So
Because I mean, I don't think you're gonna have. I mean, Warren Robinson is playing better this year, but I'm not sure if it's better enough to be another state champion
yeah.
team.
Yeah, we'll
So
see.
this is your year where to get it done.
I believe that.
I hope my neighbors can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they more than likely they're gonna make some noise. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And if they don't, I'll be surprised.
yeah.
What?
Creekside's gonna make some too though. Up there in Atlanta. I fully expect them to do something too. But we'll see, people. The rubber is about to meet the road.
And any
You know
given
something I just
Friday.
thought about?
What's up?
You know something I just thought about? A lot of these schools that we're naming. Oh, and this is not about Peach County, y'all. I ain't finna make this be a Peach County podcast or that. But I can't help but think about the time Peach County used to play these teams in the playoff. Remember when they played Creekside in the playoff? That was a
Yeah.
classic game.
Yep.
It was in '98. They went up there in the woods because that football stadium sit in the woods. You
And
know what I'm saying? And that game came down to the last play. Peach kind of pulled it out, fans stormed the field, and Peach kind of went on and played Riverdale, I believe, in the next round in the
in the
dome.
dome.
And
They
then they
did.
lost to Darter in the state championship game. You know what I'm saying? But look how things have changed since then. All these new schools that have popped up and have made a name for themselves. You know what I'm
And
saying?
all them schools have changed classification because now
Yeah, change
Creekside is a higher,
classification.
yeah, in a higher division.
Right. Because back then it was only four class, and that was a 3A playoff game. It was class 3A playoff game back then. But it's good to see Creekside, the Seminoles. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see them still, in the hunt. Let's see, Barry Van said they got Chris Counter players. Oh, he just joking. He just joking. Okay. Mhm.
I ain't gonna say nothing on that one.
Yeah, ain't no need to. Ain't no need. But I will say this: if y'all haven't mentioned it yet, I would like to give a shout out to Amari Brown. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? I saw what they
Yeah, I was
say
gonna
he
speak
going to
on that.
Ole Miss. So big
Yeah,
ups.
Big
Yeah,
ups.
big ups.
We
Congratulations.
wish you
yeah.
nothing but the best. Go and be
Nothing.
Thanks,
great
man.
at the next level. Learn everything that you can learn, and get bigger, faster, stronger, and
Yes.
do what you do best. Play
And
football.
stay
That's
and
right.
stay
You
safe,
going
man, because college ain't even safe no more.
It's
It
not.
ain't, man. It's not. That was sad today.
oh,
It
That
was
it's
news
very
that
sad
came
to
out.
hear that.
very
Yeah,
disturbing. Very
terrible.
disturbing. You send your baby to school to get better and to grow and just to it hurts my heart. It really
Man,
does.
Yeah,
that hurt me
it's
bad, man. I
terrible.
was thinking about my young boy over there at Fort Valley. I had to call him, make sure he was okay. I'm like, "You good?" Yeah, he
Yes.
good.
I
And
I
think
know
every
that's right.
parent probably seen that and had to check in with their kids today. The kids that's away in college and stuff, because I mean it's heartbreaking. And I can, as a parent, I can't even imagine.
You used to think schools were safe havens, man. They don't even seem like that no more.
Right.
Not
And you
anymore.
talking
Not
about you
these
talking
days.
about fellow teammates. You talking about fellow teammates.
that's right.
You
I
talking
don't know
about these
what
are
was
the
going
people
through
that
that
you
man
breaking
mind.
sweat with, breaking bread with, sweating, practicing, becoming a family. That's a brotherhood.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You keep them
Mhm.
college friends longer than you keep any friends.
Right.
That is the truth. That is
I mean,
definitely
can y'all imagine that they sitting on that charter bus coming
No
back
way
from
out.
a field trip, and they
Right.
probably didn't even expect that what was about to happen was about to happen. That is terrible.
yes, they got
That
the
is
shooter,
terrible.
Brian. They got him. He was a former player, Chris
And he was an outstanding player.
Christopher Jones. Yes, they got
That's what I don't understand. So I'm ready to get more information and find out what the motive was. But I mean, based off, his bio, I mean, he seemed like he was an outstanding kid
yeah.
Something mental. He was
and
probably going
player.
through some stuff, man.
Yeah. Look, I'm telling y'all, do not downplay these kids when they stressing and dealing with some stuff, especially when they in college and away from home. Don't
Mhm.
downplay it. I mean, because parents, we don't know what they dealing with. We don't know what they struggling with. And a
Yeah.
lot of time we be like, "Oh, child, you'll be all right. Go study or go do this." If them kids got something going, you see their behaviors are changing. Look into that.
Please
But
do.
Shane, to piggyback off what you saying on the flip side too, the kids have to meet the parents halfway, at least concerned parents. They can't be
Yes.
standoffish. They can't be like, well, you wouldn't understand. I can't talk to you about it. They got to be
Yeah.
willing to listen to their parents and go to their parents. Just like the
Yeah.
parents need to go to their kid, the kids need to reciprocate that too, because
Yeah,
a lot of kids when they reach that age of quote unquote independence, they tend to pull away from their parents, especially if they're away from school. Now, if they get in a jam, say they need some money or something like that, oh, they'll pick up the phone and call their parent in.
Real
But if
quick.
you struggling with something that's affecting you mentally, your grades falling off, you ain't sleeping at night, maybe your eating habits have changed. Go back to what's familiar. Go back to where people love you and care about your future, about what's going on with you. Talk to your parents, talk to
Exactly.
your grandparents, talk to your aunts and uncles. People that have a little more life experience. Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was going through that young man's mind today, but that was terrible. You know what I'm saying? And it just break my heart to see young people lose their life in that manner, or anyone for that matter. And then for this young man to throw his entire future away now because of a
Exactly.
bad decision. It
And
is
it also
crazy.
happened. There's another shooting today. I think at the University of Rhode Island. There was another
God,
shooting.
Wow.
So
Wow.
this is it was two. I can't
Wow.
remember whether or not someone got killed in that one, but I think they did. It was a breaking story when I saw it earlier today. I meant to go back and look at it.
Wow. And see, guys, this is why voting is also important. We got a runoff coming up. I'm gonna throw that out there. Make sure you go vote. If you did not get a chance to go vote in this past election on November 8th, there's a runoff in the state of Georgia on December 6th. Make sure you go vote because it's things like this that's on the table. When you're talking about gun violence and school shootings, we've had countless episodes of school shootings and kids losing their lives on stuff. And if we're voting for these people, we got to vote for the right people who's going to fight and advocate for those things, because these parents are losing kids left or right.
It's sad because these kids I ain't gonna say that. They act off emotion and they don't stop to think. And my uncle he's shout out to my Uncle Otis. He always said, if you just take an extra 5 seconds to think about what you say before you say it, or act before you act, it could make a world of difference. And I think that would bode well for a lot of people. Just take just 5 seconds before you react. It gives you a chance to think about what I'm about to do. And 9 times out of 10, you probably won't do it. So, yeah, it's just prayers to all of the families. I can't imagine. They got to be inconsolable.
Yeah, the students as well, the team, the student body, the faculty and staff. I mean, that's horrific. So even if they weren't even close to the athlete because it happened on your school, now these kids gonna have a sense of anxiety every time they're going somewhere or doing something or participating in an activity because they don't know what might pop off.
Yeah. So, well, that was our public service announcement, people. We hope you take heart and take heed to that. Y'all got anything else to talk about this evening?
I think we kind of covered everything.
Yep, and we good for the day.
Yes.
Well, if you ain't got nothing to do, I'm about to go do another show in about 30 minutes. If you don't mind
that plug in.
If you don't mind coming on and support me again,
okay.
We talk shit and take letters.
Okay, well send
okay.
Did we read what Deshaun Suggs said before we go? Did he say Carver Columbus is gonna win big? The 2 players that haven't been playing are ready. The defensive player that's going to LSU and the offensive player that's going to UGA. They've been back the last 2 games. No points have been scored on Carver Columbus, and the offense has really opened up. The team is clicking at the right time. Big fat 1-0, 4 more to go.
Okay, Antoine.
Yo.
You remember that time my friend came on, right?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, what about him?
That's who I got a new show with. If you want to listen, I'm gonna send you the link.
Okay.
Send me the link.
Somebody about to go run some errands.
Somebody got to go. Look, we got another mule chaser. A mulette chaser. Mulette
I don't
chaser.
know what he talking about, man. But send me the link.
You know what I'm talking about.
Lord have mercy.
Carver Columbus sticking their chest out now.
Yeah, they are.
You're playing hard, though. You're playing hard.
Look, you better not start out with all them. They better not start out with all them penalties.
They've been inconsistent this year.
Bro, go ahead.
Yeah.
My bad, Mike. Before we go,
Yeah,
Mike.
y'all been. That's why I started yawning, Jessica. I wasn't trying to.
Hold on, what you say?
Yeah, I'm just saying, Carver, y'all just show up. Don't stick your chest out. Just show up. Just show up, Carver. Don't start talking because y'all been inconsistent this year. Just show up. Just show up. That's all we asking.
The 2 puzzle pieces that were missing, they got them back. That's what he's saying.
Y'all understand that, but they've been inconsistent.
Joe said, "Show me."
Unless they reach the. Yeah, show me. They've been inconsistent now. He getting on here talking about where we got these boys making things and we gonna run this show. No,
Come on,
no,
Dro. Go
y'all, you
ahead. Go
gotta
ahead and
chill
get
out.
into it, Dro. Go ahead and get into it. Let us laugh before we get
Nah,
off.
I don't like it.
Go ahead,
I'm
get it,
telling
Dro.
you that
Get
while
it.
I'm talking.
Get
I
it.
don't like it. I don't. You're supposed to be humility right now. You ain't humble. See,
Look, walk
you sitting
softly and
up there.
carry a big stick.
You coming up on here talking about we got one going to Georgia and the other one going this way.
Yeah,
Let me
walk
tell you
softly and
something.
carry the big stick. Don't talk
I'm gonna
about
tell
it.
you. Y'all posted, yeah, when the season started, we had high hopes for y'all. So all we asking y'all to do now is to show up. Show up and we want to see y'all play Cedar Grove, but we don't know if that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know.
Deshaun Pedro say he is from Missouri, and you got to show him.
You gotta show me. All this talking and thing, want to stick your chest out now. I ain't trying to hear. Did you even win your region? Did you?
They
And I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear nothing but we didn't have our two players. I don't want to hear. If you didn't win your region, you supposed to be humility right now. You supposed to be humility. That's what you're supposed to be. And if you ain't that, don't start tell us about the players. That's great. We want to hear that. But don't come off like you bragging and things. Don't come off like you stumping with the big dog, like you just finna run 3A and this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been kind of a disappointment this year. You know what I'm saying? But now it's the
Who got Don
playoffs. It's
DC?
a new season.
Who got Don DC Curry started again?
They thought when
I
they
know,
got
I'm just
there gonna be
right?
saying.
some big dogs, huh?
I'm just saying.
Right.
He wrote a whole paragraph. Did you see it? Did y'all look at the comment? He wrote a book. He wrote a book. He wrote a preface
Somebody
in
gonna
there.
come
You
run
understand?
3A, huh?
Yeah,
Well, I'm just saying they was up in 4A and things. They was knocking heads with Lee County and you know they were handling business. But now they want to tell us. Oh, so you mean to tell me two players finna make a difference? Well, we gonna see. We gonna
Javier,
see. Cause if
I
Carver
think
Columbus get put out,
You're on
go
the
ahead.
head.
We want to see you front and center.
this is the question that I
I'm
have.
just
I know
saying.
you got the guys back, but what about penalties? Have they decreased significantly? Because if not,
Oh, they don't play discipline, huh?
no.
Ooh, they start out with about 5 or 6.
Whew.
In the first quarter. So
And I know he probably sitting somewhere saying, "Well, what about Pete County?" I understand that Pete County, you know, that's a whole nother. I could go off too on them, but we ain't talking about them. We talking about Carver. That's who we talking about. See
We
what I'm
talking about that
saying?
paragraph you wrote.
Yeah, you don't wrote a whole script, a monologue, a preface,
That jug
a
water,
scripture,
a
whatever you want
eulogy.
to,
That jug water
a
eulogy,
eulogy.
boy.
he need
He
to
wrote one, didn't he?
baby.
He said he
Y'all
wrote
gonna
a
have a
eulogy.
Thanksgiving show? I know y'all gonna have a Thanksgiving show now.
I
I
don't know
don't
what
know.
we're gonna have, but we what I do know is Carver bet not lose. You know what I'm saying? Don't come
You
up in
better
here.
not
He ain't show
lose.
no humility.
Better not lose.
You better not lose.
He ain't
Okay,
show
I
no
need
humility.
y'all look at the top right corner and see what
That's
I
our newest member
hey
of the
Rob.
podcast show.
Hey
Okay.
Sugar.
Just a few
Oh
days
look at
old.
Not
oh
even
look at them.
So
Yeah.
cute.
a week old. Hey Sugar.
Yeah, she
All
sound
We
like
got we
right.
got
a
2 new babies. We
she
got
sound
2
just like
new
an old
babies
aunt.
on the
She sound just like
panel.
an old auntie. I ain't
I
baby.
am. I am. I'm the best
He
auntie.
ready to meet his aunts and uncles.
We ready
Hey,
to.
hey, yo,
There's
I'm
a
What's up,
couple
bro?
of them he can't meet because they ain't
let your
no
daughter
good.
say na 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 na.
Come on,
Hey,
Mo.
hey, hey,
Come
goodbye.
on, come say
Auntie
good.
Jessica,
Come
Come
he
on,
say
can't
good
Zari.
night.
he
Bring
can't
it
meet
to us,
you.
Zari. There you go, baby.
all right.
That's
All
it. All right.
right.
That's it. We love it.
Auntie
We
got
love
you $1.
All right.
Salute with
J-Bo
J-Bo.
said, J-Bo
J-Bo
said
has
we
taken
been
the
taking
envelope. Go ahead, Emma. I'm sorry, baby.
you got
No, I was just gonna say he's taking the
Go ahead,
envelope.
English teacher. Go ahead, English teacher. Go ahead and
He
enunciate
said
that
we're
thing.
just taking it one day at a time. We're just clicking at the right time. Our penalties have gone down tremendously. We're just getting ready to compete. No excuses. All
All
right.
right, J-Bo. Okay.
That's what I
I
like.
like to hear that.
Real and
I like
honest,
to hear
J-Bo.
that.
Real and
Yeah.
honest.
We're gonna hold that
He had to
receipt
clean
on
that
you.
up after what's the name gave him that speech. He had to clean everything up. Look at
Uh-huh. Just like politics, huh? Come back in.
Good night.
Hold on. Somebody else on here shaking hands and kissing babies?
Yep.
what it sound like.
That's what J-Bo just did.
All right, Robert. Have a good night.
Yeah,
Good night, Mr. Robert.
Good night, Miss Bro.
Monday, November 14th at 8:45. That's the receipt, Elmo. Remember that now.
Okay, I got it.
Receipt. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, please. I know it's gonna be a long drive over there to Harlem.
Yeah. Hopefully the boys rest up on the bus and be ready to take care of business when they get off.
Yeah. That's what they got.
And
That's what
who's
they got.
playing Harlem?
Carver, Columbus.
Carver.
They got to
Oh,
drive
okay,
from Columbus to Harlem.
Yeah, they should beat Harlem. They should. I'd be surprised if they don't.
Yeah, I would too. But stranger things have happened.
I'm telling you, on any given Friday.
Anything.
If they go over there, and get run like the Sandman in the real Harlem, in Apollo, whatever you want to call it.
The Harlem Nights.
My laugh won't come from deep within. It's gonna be one of them deep party laughs.
I know.
He need my voodoo lady.
Be like, you shot my pinky toe.
Oh, they're leaving Thursday evening. That's very smart.
Yeah, cause that's.
Oh yeah, so that way they be well rested.
When it's time for the game.
Yeah.
And keep the kids away from anything that might distract them.
Who y'all play the third round first?
Second round.
I'm talking about who you think they're gonna play the third round call. If they play
He already saying they gonna win. So you don't think nobody gonna upset Cedar?
No, we're gonna play. We're playing Cavalry Day. We're gonna play Cavalry Day
in the third round. Yeah.
So y'all gotta go. So y'all gonna have to go to Savannah.
Yeah, they're gonna have to go.
The coin flip is the top or the bottom?
The coin flip is the bottom.
So Cavalry Day coming to us.
Oh, you at the bottom. Okay, I thought you was at the top and they was at the bottom.
No, I ain't trying to be funny.
Oh, so the coin flip happened today?
So they got to come to the onesie.
Mm-hmm. So the coin flip happened today?
It did, yo.
It happened, this morning.
And the bottom one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bottom one.
That means Peace County home all throughout.
Yep, there will be two semis.
They got to get by Savannah Christian first, though.
Yeah,
man, Savannah Christian wet.
Elmo. Now you sound like Deshaun now.
No,
right.
I actually because I actually went and looked at the I actually
you doing too many
no,
boy, you know they gonna cut your throat in here.
Okay, because
be humility, man.
Okay, this is who Savannah played. They played Islands, which was old team.
It don't matter, cuz.
They haven't played anybody that's battle tested, man.
I understand
and they're sound.
Our region ain't listen, Peace County the only team.
We got a cupcake region.
That don't mean that. That don't mean that. Don't overlook them, cause they'll do just like GAC did a few years ago.
I ain't overlooking them, but it's just like we've been saying, when you ain't playing nobody battle test, it shows.
That's true. That's true, but it's the playoffs now. Look where Rockmart did to Cedar Grove a couple years ago. Did nobody expect that? You understand what I'm saying? You gotta be humble. You gotta be humility. You understand what I'm saying?
Hold on, you talking like Rockmart beat Cedar Grove now?
No, hey, wait a minute.
I thought you were gonna say Chris. I thought you were gonna say Chris.
Watch your tone, Thurston. Lower your voice now, cause I'm gonna tell you exactly what I said. I said Rockmart took Cedar Grove to the limit. Nobody expected it. That's what I said.
Okay.
Take the sugar daddy out your ear.
I ain't hear that part.
Exactly.
That shot cup down.
You hear what you want to hear.
Thurston said, "Who coming for Cedar? Who coming for the saints, the church?"
Hey, listen, all I'm saying is in the playoffs, you can't overlook nobody. You just can't. Appleton County came in as a 4 seed back in the day. They knocked off the number 1 seed, Peace County in Fort Valley. Remember that?
14-7.
GAC.
came to Fort Valley, and I want to say it was a third round matchup, second or
Oh,
third round.
it was a game. It was the fourth round.
Semis.
We lost the Monday
Semi,
team.
semi came and
Yeah,
knocked them out.
BJ and everything. I was
All
like,
I'm saying is, do not overlook your playoff opponent. It's the second round. Teams can get knocked off. You understand what I'm
Exactly.
saying? That's all I'm
Exactly.
saying.
That
And
that
I'm all for it. If a
a
team
team that-
knocks off a potential, team that somebody is expecting to go far, I'm all for it because that's what this sport is about. You want to see that kind of competition. You don't want to see those easy getting through the doggone playoffs easy, and then you get to the state championship, and then it's like dang, they're given to you. I want to see teams compete,
them
scrap,
Legos.
Exactly.
scrap for that trophy,
Them
fight for that
Legos.
trophy.
Exactly.
and
Them
listen,
And
Legos.
Brian, you're right. GAC was a 1 seed, but all I'm saying is, my point is, do not take your playoff opponent lightly. That's my point. You understand what I'm saying? Can't do that.
because
Exactly.
for
See, that
whatever you
GAC team
saying,
was led by Davis Mills now.
That's true. Again, but you do not, let's say it all together. Do
Do
not
not
take your
take a
playoff
team
opponent
lightly.
lightly.
Exactly. I've been
You can't
saying that.
sleepwalk through these games. You
and
can't do that.
listen,
It's the playoffs.
Savannah
You lose, you go home.
Savannah
That's
Christian
it.
is well coached. Savannah Christian is disciplined. Isn't that the one? Keith Brooken is their defensive coordinator. Is that the one we were talking about? But either way, my point is they're well coached and they're very disciplined. I don't see them making a whole bunch of mistakes. So all I'm saying is it's not going to be a cakewalk. And if we get in there shooting ourselves in the foot, they get a penalty, we give it right back. It's not going to bode.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. Here. These seniors are hungry.
The seniors last year was hungry.
Yeah, I understand.
True. That bingo.
I mean, we
And
can say
there
that
it
every
is.
year with each senior class. Every senior class want to get to that last game of the season as a state champion.
But look at the run that senior
Exactly.
class last year made, though.
And they really could have made it to the championship game, actually.
Well, listen, you don't think they hungry? The opposing team? Y'all don't think they hungry too?
Everybody at this point is.
Everybody got a different
Right. That's my point. Can't overlook nobody. Cause then guess what gonna happen? Let me just put it out there. Bloop, 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 bloop. You come in next week on the show or Friday after the game. Well, Peach County, did
coming
this,
in with it.
or
Coming up
Apple
with
County did this, or Cedar Grove. Anybody can lose.
right.
You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying, don't get too high-minded. Don't put yourself up there just yet.
Don't puff it.
Any
Don't
accomplishment.
get puffed up. Pride going before the fall.
You're right. And at
Take
the
one
end of the
game at a
day,
time.
exactly. And at the end of the day, we're not even out there on the field. We can have the heart for our team 99% of the time. And if they don't have it, it's going to be the difference on the field, not with us in the stands cheering for them.
And Shane, since you said that, I agree with Jerry because notice who ain't saying that. The thirsty guy. Because he's just so confident that the Saints are going to win it all. You understand what I'm saying? And I agree with Jerry on that now. But I'm going to leave him alone because it ain't about Cedar Grove. It really was about Carver Columbus coming in here without no humility. And then here come Cub talking, man, Savannah Christian ain't gonna have, and that may be true. But don't come out haughty. Be humble. Show some humility. That's all I'm saying. Savannah Christian come in here and beat us. Then what you said then?
Because you want them players, because them players feed off their fans' energy. Y'all are there. Oh, y'all ain't got to worry about us, Savannah Christian. Them players feeding off of that from their fans, saying that stuff, and they take that game lightly, and they're the ones out there playing.
Because Shane, guess what? Guess what that coach telling them kids? Ain't nobody giving y'all a chance to beat Peach County. Ain't no
Exactly. Y'all the underdogs.
Y'all the underdog. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I heard Coach Hardy, I think that's his name, the coach at GAC. That man made me want to suit up. I heard him tell them boy, we came to Fort Valley and took it. I heard him tell them boy that. I listened to his speech. You know what I'm saying? You don't think the coach at Savannah Christian telling him, making his boy believe they can win? It's the playoff. Now, whether that gonna actually happen, that's gonna be decided on the field.
I concur.
So, well, I think we already got them picks there. So, I mean, what say the panel? I know you're saying be humble, but what say the panel on that game?
Oh, Carver Columbus?
Oh no, I think Carver should beat Harlem, but
Oh yeah, Carver. I got Carver over Harlem.
I'm talking about the Savannah Christian and Peach.
No, Savannah Christian got.
Oh, you already know who I got. You already know who I got.
I'm riding with Peach, but at the same time, I need them to get out there and take care of business. And I definitely don't need them to start how they started out with Chris with all them penalties.
Yeah.
Going forward in the playoffs, that's gonna hurt us. We cannot have another game like that.
Now, if this was 2005, my chest would be poked out like
like thirsty. You can say it. It'll be poked out like thirsty. Sitting up there in the corner.
Thirsty sitting up there quiet. You'd be like, I ain't gotta say nothing.
I ain't even said that.
But I bet
I ain't gotta say nothing.
I bet
He over there like Tony Montana, letting his henchmen speak for him.
Exactly.
Well, you know what? He do got a point. I ain't got to say nothing. Y'all gonna say it for me.
Man, put that
I get tired of seeing. Hey, Antoine. Hey, Antoine. I get tired of seeing that stupid hashtag 4 and 6 and 5 and 8 and 9. I get tired.
I told you. Yeah, they counting all the way to doggone 10 and ain't got there yet. I'm tired of it.
I feel you, man. I'm gonna see the grown fan now. My little cousin play for my second cousin, little Devin. He a freshman.
Oh, okay.
Little receiver, my little cousin. I'm gonna see
read Brittany's statement. Brittany said that's
Brittany and Bubba. I think this is Bubba.
Say, Mike?
I think they married and they got the same Facebook.
Okay.
This is Bubba.
You said you talking about Devin Carter?
Yeah, that's my little cousin. That's my daddy nephew.
Oh, okay.
So your daddy and Dexter brothers?
No, my daddy.
And Dexter wife. Okay.
No, my daddy and Dexter daddy brothers.
Oh, okay. So you and Dexter first cousin.
Yeah, me and Dex first cousin. Me and little Devin second cousin.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's the good people, man. We always chop it up every game. He good people.
Oh yeah. You got another one coming to you too. My little cousin. One of my other little cousins, man. He coming to y'all too. He in Part 1 right now, but
it's Bubba. It's Bubba.
Oh, hey, Bubba.
Hey, Bubba.
Yep.
What's up, Bubba?
Okay, he said
my
that's
parents get put out. Just know I'm rooting for y'all. I'm gonna be out there rooting for little cuz, man.
Okay,
go ahead, just read it.
So that's what my son's coach told him last year when Pierce played Peach. That with all of Peach's history, that no one gave Pierce a chance. He lied.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a bold-faced lie. Cause I'm gonna tell you why people gave Pierce kind of a chance. You ain't finna come up on this show and play the victim. We ain't having it. Yeah, that's what you call that blasphemy. Let me tell you, y'all had DJ Bell and still got him this year. Y'all had a chance, you know what I'm saying? But I get what he's saying. He probably saying a lot of people had Pierce kind of as the underdog. Okay, I kind of see that, but Pierce kind of was on the road last year. You know what I'm saying? DJ Bell was wrecking everything. They were wrecking everything. You know what I'm saying? So
with the doggone Wildcat.
Man, that Wildcat piss you off, don't it?
That Wildcat. Look, I'm still mad.
And at the time, Pierce County was defending state champions.
Yeah.
So I don't think they was an underdog.
I think so.
They was defending state champions. They was defending state champions in COVID year.
Yeah.
So nobody really gave them
the state championship though.
They still was state championship. And there was a higher seed than Peach. Like I don't know. I would like to go back and listen to any commentators or any receipts on saying Pierce was the underdog last year.
I think because of Peach history of being able to, y'all history, so they history.
I mean, we was undefeated against them, until then.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what Pierce kind of was saying. But I
Shoot,
don't
we
think
was the
Yeah,
underdog
that's what
playing
it
in the
is.
Bear Den.
Yeah, because
yes,
we were number 2. We didn't even win our region last year.
yes. That's why I
So
say I
Right.
think Pierce fans probably felt that they didn't have a shot or because of the history. But I think people around the sports world had Peach Dubs as the underdogs.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I
I
know
tell
most
you
people
what,
did.
yo,
Y'all
I
don't
tell
woke
you
up
what,
Barry Brand. Y'all don't woke up Barry
when
Brand.
when they put Fled in there, and he kind of started scoring fast, they got scared. They got
Oh yeah,
real nervous.
they
They
felt
breath
then
got
like nope, we
stymied.
ain't got no chance. Here they come.
Yeah, they put
yeah,
Fled in there. They couldn't cover him. You know what I'm saying? They got
Yeah.
scared. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
you
Hey,
hear
but
what
y'all,
Huncho
they were
say right
giving.
here. Barry said Pierce was not the underdogs. Like everybody know Pierce
Exactly.
kind of won the
Yeah.
underdog.
But there was some
Exactly.
fans
And
in
so
this group, and it was
I don't know what Bubba talking about. I don't know what Bubba talking about.
man,
Bubba done
shoot.
came on here and lied. He done told us
he
a
didn't
fib.
lie. He said
Hey,
I think he told the truth. The coach lied though.
Yeah,
He
he
hey,
said he
Hey,
might be lying,
hold
but
on,
that's what the coach told the team though.
He said, but he had the players thinking that.
hold on. Here
Yeah.
go Bubba.
that
Fred, you see that shit? Yeah, I see it, Gray. Yeah, I see it.
Oh, God.
Man, I ain't finna mess with y'all no more tonight. Y'all funny. Y'all crazy.
All right, Shane, one of y'all close it out.
You want me to close it out like I did last?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Jess.
And then make sure you
Hey,
say
just make
MC.
No, we got to say
you
that. We got to say that specifically for Bunny.
Friday.
Or
That
Say
it
that
ain't
for
gonna be
Friday?
save it
Say
for
that.
him.
Say
Yeah.
cause
Yeah.
girl, you do that, our stomach gonna be hurt for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll wait for Farley to come on, darling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Okay,
The
guys.
only Jackson I know is Jackson, Mississippi.
But
Man
nevertheless,
come in. That man came in. Well, I thought we had to pull out our Bibles and things. You know what I'm saying?
Mo said we do need to close it out. So
Oh, yo, I saw what you did though.
Let Dro hit. Let Dro do it. Let Dro do it. Let Dro do it over. Let Dro do it over. Let Dro imitate him.
No, I'm gonna save it for
Come on, Dro. Come
when
on,
he
man.
come back.
Go ahead and
No,
get
it
that
ain't
last
gonna be funny unless he make an appearance. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it.
Just say he coming on like Kurt Franklin.
Man, come on in. Come
Kurt
on,
Franklin.
all I asked him to do was tell us about the darn game and what he
Story.
finally thought it was that. He wanna
All
come
you
on
want
here
is
and
story time. All you want is story
yeah.
time.
He want to come in here and lie.
You gonna come in here and tell me something. Tell me something. I am Thomasville everything. I'm all Thomasville. We ain't asked for that. We didn't ask for that.
Nah.
We didn't ask for you to come in. We didn't ask for you to be all grandiose and things. We didn't ask you for that. We asked you to
Yeah.
tell him why. You see, he didn't get to the point. See, you see what I'm saying? But we're gonna say that for another show.
Well, he was claiming to be the Rose Parade King or something.
I mean, he
Down there in
made a
Thomasville.
grand entrance. He made
Yeah,
a
he did,
grand
Dro.
entrance. I am everything. Everything is me.
Hey.
You
Came
know.
in like gold dust on wrestling.
Listen, y'all, if y'all want to hear what happened, y'all go back to the podcast show on Saturday night. There were a few outbursts by Mr. Dro. He went off on Jones County first, then he got Blaine Hill together, then he got Farley together.
Okay. If I get started, the show gonna go overtime. That's why I'm trying to tell
That's
y'all
what
to
I'm
save it,
trying
because
to
I
get
ain't
you
gonna.
to do. Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead, do your thing.
Okay.
y'all trying to get me started. See, and
No.
I want Farley to be him. See, it just ain't. It ain't funny without Farley.
It
You
is,
know,
but we gonna save it for Wednesday. Hopefully, he'll be back on Wednesday.
And sing.
He
Right. We'll
might
make
not
sure
come
he's
back.
invited.
and you know what, Jessica?
Dro?
Farley lied to us. He lied to us. He told us he was gonna be here tonight. He didn't show up.
He did.
hey,
Farley,
Be
you lied,
shy.
Farley.
He
hold
might
on.
be shy.
Farley
Can anyone
said.
He ain't
can
shot,
anyone
man.
get
Farley
Taylor
said, then nobody give Thomasville or Thomas County Central a shot. That's what Farley said now.
And that set it off.
And when
That
he
set it
said
off.
that, it was over with. Dro turned
should have never said
DC.
that.
Dro turned to DC Curry and gave that man everything he wanted and didn't
You
want.
should have never said that. You should have kept it my clothes back.
And that Dane Farley got in the comment and said, nevertheless.
Just like Yo said that time, Colin Hill or somebody went out there to Nevada somewhere, went out there messing with
Brookwood.
Brookwood.
Oh, Brookwood, yeah.
Gonna come on him. Farley gonna come on him messing with these folks.
Yeah, for no reason. Come over there bothering folks and get a ass out the frame.
Instead of getting to the point, instead of getting to the point of why he was on him, you want to talk about everything else. In a minute, he was gonna say, "All right, y'all, get out your King James Bibles and let's read the scripture. Let's turn to this scripture here right here." I feel the spirit on that right now. It felt like the conversation was finna go there. It felt like he was finna start preaching. You see what I'm saying? I was like, no, not on my watch. It ain't finna happen. Get to the point.
Woke up a sleeping bell.
Man, I gotta go back and listen to it now. Y'all got me up here.
Yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. I ain't lying. Listen to his presentation. I swear we had to care letting to talk. I feel it, y'all. Can y'all feel it? I mean, the spirit. Come on, take this journey with me. Take this journey with me.
Y'all sure that was Farley? That went Danny in disguise?
It was
It was Farley. It was Farley.
Hey, but hold on. I just gotta say, Antoine, just know if you listen to that shit in your truck, FNL is not responsible for the content of you running out the road, killing yourself from laughing and shit.
All right, I got you.
You cannot blame FNL.
I got
Exactly. I'm just saying, if we had to keep letting them talk, that's where we're going. Y'all know I ain't lying. I felt it.
Stay in your lane, Antoine. Stay in your lane. Don't be laughing, swerving all out your lane.
I got you.
Oh man.
Hey, our sister had a friend with her who don't even listen to the show. Her first time listening to it, and she couldn't stop laughing.
And sing.
She did, and I told her we were on the night. She said, "Send me the link. I'm ready to laugh."
Girl,
Girl,
tell her this is light work. She ain't even seen the half of it.
And you know what? Jessica, now that I thought about it, what John kind of been at since that age? We ain't heard from me.
No.
Oh no. Please don't
about
start.
That's the kind of stuff that make me mad. That's the kind of stuff make me mad. You know what I'm saying?
Good night,
Real quick, y'all. Real quick. Who won that game between Central Phoenix and Auburn?
Central Phoenix.
Oh, they did win.
Oh, they won the rematch, huh?
I don't know.
So then that was the semis for them, right? So that means they're going to state.
Ask Brian Jones or J-Bo. They'll know.
J-Bo.
J-Bo. Brian, who won that game? Central Phoenix and Auburn.
They both scared to speak again.
Don't be
No, that was Deshaun. J-Bo
he
came
said
back
they played
and
it
cleaned
Friday.
it up. Oh, they played this Friday.
Played it Friday. Yeah.
Don't be scared now. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Nevertheless. Close enough. Just
see now, I see what you're doing. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. I see what you're doing. You just had said you got another podcast to do.
Hey,
ain't that what you just told her?
Hey, Joe. Somebody from Jones County did go and make a post talking about they kid, and he did have a pretty good season, but he was injured. Said good season for the Hounds. She posted it in the group, dog.
hey,
okay.
stop. Just
Yeah.
please close us out. Don't get Joe started.
Okay. We have laughed so much this evening. I would like to thank everybody out there in podcast land for listening to us tonight. Want to send a special shout out to Taft Bond and Tonzio Odoms for coming on and talking about their the Northeast Appleton County matchup. Big shout out to my nephew Antoine, who stuck around and hung out with us tonight. We appreciate you and we thank you for coming on. Wednesday, guys, we will be discussing the brackets for 4A through 7A. So please make sure that you come back for that. And hopefully we'll be able to talk to O'Neal on Wednesday, kind of give us some insight into Ware County. Thank you to my podcast members. Y'all know, y'all my road dogs. We can't teamwork make the dream work. Chemistry is everything. So I appreciate every last one of you all. And with that being said, thank you, Regina. We
appreciate that, Regina.
We thank you for listening. Do I see Fort Valley State in your background? All right, girl. Go Wildcats. And
hey, Wildcat.
That's right. So again, we will be back here Wednesday at 7:00. Y'all make sure that y'all come, show up, and show out, and we'll be back.
Listen. If you want to talk about, if you got something, if what his name is, Furley. What
Obadiah Farley. Obadiah Farley.
If you listen to the show tonight, if you got something to say, we will let you come on tomorrow night and address your feelings on what was said.
But never get his first name, y'all.
Nevertheless,
first name.
Preaching.
He got a biblical name, Obadiah.
Yeah, that is a biblical name.
Obadiah.
Can I say something real quick?
Bro.
Mark,
Send me the link, bro.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
You gonna post the link in the thing?
Oh yeah, everybody stay tuned. I'm gonna send a link for my new show coming. I'll be sending it in the group in a few minutes.
Okay. Well, look, guys,
Yeah,
I'm down to 7 days left in the state of GA.
Now you want to break my heart.
Monday,
Oh, wow. How
the
about
21st of
this?
November,
Okay.
I will be on the road with my furniture, headed to Sterling, Virginia, where I'll be residing for the next, I don't know how many years. But I'm still going to be part of the show. I'm going to have to catch the games online unless I'm home visiting for the next season or whatever. But I'm still going to be active in the group, still going to be active with the podcast and any other way I can contribute and help.
And when you get there, you make
All
sure
right,
you call
Sam. We
Shlomo.
appreciate that.
You
Do not stop off in Charlotte.
I'll have somebody.
Look, I don't even go through Charlotte. I ain't even going through Charlotte. So it helps. It helps. I'll have the kids anyway. The kids will be coming home for the break. So
I'm missing you already, babe.
oh, you better come get this credenza.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to do that today.
Right.
I'll be through there tomorrow.
He
Okay.
been a little busy, but
Yes, I have. I've been getting it today.
Oh, well, good. And congratulations on the baby.
Thank you. Tell everybody good night.
Good night,
Good night,
baby.
sweetie. All right.
I'll let y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Peace up, AJ.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast, photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke don't worry about Pepsi.
I had to go see a man about a minute.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose.
Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a Lego.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt you. Better say it with your chest. Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
Look, why was I reading the comments? Why?
Hey, DJ, hush. It ain't in. Hush. It ain't in yet. Hold on.
Do I need to hit the button?
Any day now.